Hey, yo, what's the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it is 3:06 p.m., September 17, 2025. You know what I mean? And before I get on with the video, I just want to give a disclaimer. If y'all don't like the fact that I have a black screen, on my videos, y'all can bounce. I'm not here to change for anybody. There's one dude who actually had the nerve to say, "Oh, well, black screen, really?" But your mom wasn't saying that when I blacked out her bush. I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? That actually should change in the next couple of weeks because I am, like I said, I got my mic and I got a light. I'm going to see if I can get an LED light. If I could do that, then I'm good. See if I could order an LED light and such. But yeah, if you don't like these things in my channel, too bad. I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm here to talk about pro wrestling and that's it. Plain and simple. So last night on NXT, NXT Homecoming, that Homecoming show was really good. It reminded me a lot of Vince's Black and Gold. They was at Full Sail and looked like an actual Black and Gold show, right? The aesthetics, everything at Full Sail, everything, right? There's some magic. Now, I mean, it's just awesome fucking magic in Full Sail. Now, I mean, some real awesome magic. And I would love to see AEW even dare to go to Full Sail University. I would love to see them try. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably would be stupid enough to do that. If they do, then that means they're basically riding WWE's coattails. They are. They basically are. But going back to AEW, going back to NXT and AEW, that NXT show last night, the Homecoming, it was really good. It was a really good show. A lot of people came back. Shayna Baszler came back. Now, I don't know if Shayna Baszler is signed to a company or she just came back for that Homecoming show. I don't know. But she was a staple in that Black and Gold show. She was. She really was. And I hope some of the people stay. I hope Tyler Breeze stay. Someone had an awesome idea. Excuse me. Someone had an awesome idea to pair him and Pretty Deadly up. I don't think that'd be a bad trio. I think that would be fucking great. I think that'd be great. But reason why I bring up Homecoming is because, they have AEW. They have TNA involved in a big way, in a huge way. And, as you've seen, a lot of TNA talent were tweeting they were tweeting that, they were tweeting their displeasure that the TNA championship is defended on an NXT show, right? Which has me wondering are we going to get the TV deal? If this is setting up for the TV deal and such. And I think the match next week is Trick Williams and Obafemi, right? Two contracted WWE wrestlers, and I do think someone's going to interfere. And I do think we're going to get an invasion angle, right? Or sorts. But the thing is, right, all that is a storyline, right? But the thing is, and I know the sickos are going to be pissed with what I'm about to say. The way how WWE is booking TNA is exactly how the fuck AEW should have booked TNA when they had the work relationship. They should have booked them accordingly, B. Accordingly. Yeah, I mean, you had it right there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you basically just buried them. How is it that WWE, showcases TNA way better than AEW could ever do? How the fuck is it? How the fuck that's the case? How the fuck that's the case? You know what I'm saying? Like, WWE is basically, they're putting over TNA, in ways that, that AEW couldn't even fucking imagine. I'm seeing something with Cardi B. Like, she's not, she got pregnant to Stephen Diggs. But isn't Cardi B a married female? She's still married legally? Ugh. Y'all heard her pussy stink. WWE pushing TNA at a point where they got them as important is exactly how you do a fucking work relationship. This is what you do. for a work relationship, right? You know, AEW basically stripped every single body who they worked with, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say, like, concepts that they have, it won't work. You know, like pushes that they, you know, work relationships like that, it don't work. It won't work. It won't fucking work. It won't work because, you know, if we are talking about a healthy work relationship, you see how WWE is working with TNA, right? And you know, it's funny, I just mentioned about territories and such, right? And how, how like wrestlers freelance, and how unless you have a work relationship with somebody, you know, freelancing don't work. When you have a work relationship with somebody, right? You know, a work relationship basically is what? A talent exchange and also blending into each other's storylines, right? And that's what WWE is doing with TNA. They're doing this shit perfectly, right? So the fact that WWE is showcasing TNA in ways that, you know, is unimaginable to me, that tells me, like I said, two things. Number one, I do believe that this TNA major TV deal is coming. It's coming. And I do think that it's going to be in a network that nobody's thinking of, right? But I also do strongly believe that, and I would not be shocked, WWE buys TNA. It would not be shocking to me. You know, it would not, I mean, WWE already has a threshold on TNA anyway. So if they really want to scoop it, they could. I think that's what it is too. Like WWE at any point can come in and scoop TNA, right? If they want to, right? They're just not going to do it right now. You know what I mean? I do think that there is a deal where, you know, WWE can come in and scoop TNA if they please. You know what I mean? Like they got them in a lease. So if someone comes in and tries to buy them, fuck that. We bought them. You know what I mean? Like that's why I do think it's going to happen. You know what I mean? But AEW, when it comes down to work relationships, they bury the people who they work with. You know what I mean? Like people can get excited about the possibility of MLW working with AEW and such, right? But what, you know, I mean, listen, MLW is already, and I like MLW. I think MLW is great. You know what I mean? I miss Fusion. I think, you know, when it comes down to the Fusion show, I think it's fucking great. If there's one indie promotion that I can fuck with, it's actually MLW. You know what I'm saying? It's clearly MLW. And I think, you know, with MLW, I mean, look, we're starting to see MJF there and such. Now, I don't know if he's freelancing and such. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what kind of deal it is and such. But, you know, even if MLW works with AEW, you know, AEW will rape MLW. They will do bullshit to MLW. They would. They honest to God, they would. They fucking would. You know, and speaking of MLW, I don't know what's going on with what's his face? You know, with this dude, Alex Kane. Like, I haven't heard anything about Alex Kane in a while. Alex Kane is fucking great. You know what I mean? I haven't heard anything about Alex Kane. I think, you know, I hope WWE is still scouting Alex Kane and stuff. But yeah, I mean, WWE can do work relationships possibly better than AEW by a stretch. You know what I mean? And look how they showcasing Triple A. You know what I mean? Like, come on, B. You can see where all this is going. You know, like I said, I would not be shocked if WWE purchases TNA. Like, you can already tell that they already have a threshold in TNA. Now, I mean, they're the ones who get the orders to, you know, to tweet out their displeasures about the TNA championship being defended on, you know, on NXT television. You can tell. You can tell this is a WWE directive. You know what I mean? Like, you can honestly fucking tell. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, and I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So, I'm going to definitely holler at y'all tonight. I will come with another video tonight for sure. So, I'm going to check y'all. Peace.